everyone. As you might have seen recently, we just announced the 2.0 lineup, which is going to be a completely new generation for Apollo scooter. It's really going to be a transformative year for us, and to be able to build and manufacture this beautiful lineup, we needed really a factory that was up to this level. So we're not changing factory, we're just enhancing it and moving into a bigger building, retaining the same know-how of how to build scooter, just at a much larger scale. Like we mentioned before, we've been working on this new factory for quite a while, and it's finally ready so we can show it to you. So without any further ado, here's the Apollo Factory 2.0. We're going to begin where the magic starts, and this is at the incoming QC inspection room. So we get all the material from the warehouse downstairs, bring it up in the elevator, then it comes here and it goes into this room. In this room, we do all the testing of the incoming material. So we're going to measure all the material, and he's going to reference it with all the different drawings that we have. We have on the wall here our charts for the quality, what is acceptable or not. This is where we try to notice if something is wrong from the supplier. Is a hole drill at the wrong place, you know? Is the sensor not working? There's a lot of holes that needs to be perfectly aligned for everything to fit together. If they're all mismatched by 1 millimeter at the end, and it's gonna be completely off. And we see here things to give the load to the controller. We test the motors, we can test the controller, the display, you know, everything, just to be sure that it works fine. And more testing equipment here. And we keep a record of all of this, which are here. This is a record of all the parts that you have on all your scooters in all those beautiful books here. You can even test the hardness of the metal here. So when we say 6061 T6 aluminum, we know it is. So very important. Once this passes the QC, we put it in this area that they then gonna bring into the warehouse side on the assembly floor. If it's rejected, it's gonna go into the red area here, so you can see there's quite a bit that was rejected. If it's approved, it's gonna go into the yellow area that you see behind, and we're gonna feed the warehouse of the assembly floor once it's depleted. So you can see it pass from there to there and then being fed on this side. Before we get there, we're gonna go see the testing room. We've showed you so many videos about our testing room and testing rig. This one was really upgraded, and you're gonna see it looks phenomenal. So if we go look inside, you recognize all our classic testing rig. Here we're gonna have our push-pull stem. Here we're testing the Explore 2.0, and we are at 150,000 repetitions, pushing 80 kilos on the stem, which is an enormous amount to push on the stem. And so far, everything works. Here we have the classic front wheel and suspension testing. We changed something in the front suspension of the Apollo Go, so we're making sure that everything is fine. We have 220 kilos on it, and so far, so good. We are at 500 kilometers. And the rest of our classic rigs, here we have the rig to drop the box. Here we have a salt spray tester. So here is where we test how it's gonna last with salt water. So it's to accelerate the testing of screws or component with salt water so they get rusted quicker. Here we have a wire testing machine. It's gonna pull on the wire to be sure everything is okay. Here we have an impact testing machine. We're dropping a ball on components to see if they crack. Here we have a machine to test the motor. So we put the motor in this cage, it's gonna spin, apply a load, and we have this cage just to be sure that everything stays safe. And behind, we have the battery testing station. This is the same that we showed you before. We're gonna charge and discharge batteries, and here it's gonna tell us the capacity of the battery. So are we getting what we pay for? And also the max discharge and the max charging rate, as well as the temperature. All super important. Here we have the high and low temperature. So this can go at a very high temperature and very low. So it's important for all of you that are in California and all of you that are in Montreal with all the snow. Here we have our testing rig of the throttle. So here this is gonna go up and down, and it's gonna push on the throttle. Again, we always aim for 500,000 cycles, which is 5 times the industry standard, that is 100,000. And lastly, my favorite one, we have a little workout machine, you know, to test those guns. I'll do one for you. Thank you. Now we enter the warehouse of the assembly floor. So you're gonna see downstairs we have a ginormous warehouse. This is just a warehouse for the parts that we're gonna consume during the assembly. So if we go in, we see we have a bunch of semi-assembly here. We have the motor assembled on the suspension of the Phantom 2.0. You can see those beautiful motors and tire. They are pre-assembled like this. We assemble them, but we store them here until we need them. And basically, it's a bunch of these parts, a little bit everywhere. So you can see it's really all the parts we consume. And it's contained within this little section here. We try to keep it clean within the yellow line, you know. An organized factory is an efficient factory. And then we get to the semi-assembly station. So what do we do here? We semi-assemble the scooter. So we prepare it into smaller assemblies. So there's going to be things like the stem and the folding mechanism that we see here. We assemble the entire folding mechanism. We mount it on the stem. We add the light. So basically it's ready to be put on the scooter, and we save a lot of time like this, and it allows us to have people specialize just into the folding mechanism and just into assembling the stem itself, rather than having everyone doing a little bit of everything. So here we're going to be assembling these things, multiple components for the brakes. We have a brake cable here. Then we continue, we have the handlebar semi-assembled as well. And here we usually gonna connect it to a scooter and make sure that all the function work, like the turning signal, all the lights, you know, that it's controlling the scooter as it should, so we don't realize this when it's too late on the assembly floor. You get the gist. This is where we semi-assemble the parts to prepare them for the next side. So you can see it's really huge, this factory. And the next side, it's where we assemble the rest of the scooter. On this side, we're gonna take the frame and we're gonna take all the semi-assembled components. We're gonna put them on the production line and basically start putting them together. So we get to the finished scooter at the end. On this side here, this beautiful long assembly line is going to be exclusively for the Link bike. This assembly line is only for bikes, so you can see it's ready. It's going to start soon. And here finally, well, we have the assembly line of our scooters. So it starts here. It's the same as before. So we start with the frame. We add the plate, the kickstand, the rear assembly of it. We route all the wires inside. We're going to put the rear diffuser as well. This is specifically for the Phantom 2.0, but it gives you an idea. We're going to put the charging port cable here. Then we're going to mount the front direction. We're going to route all the wires inside the direction and the neck because they're all invisible, so we need to pass them inside. And we're going to prepare them by routing them into the frame later on. Then we get to this stage and we are going to put the front light here on the body. So the classic signature light of the Phantom 2.0 is being added at this step. And then we're gonna put the side one. We're gonna add the controller, we're gonna add the battery. Here we're gonna plug the handlebar and test it again to be sure that it's working on the body. Then we put the plate, we put the serial number with the barcode. We're gonna scan them. It's gonna be burnt inside the controller this way. We add all the sealant around the deck as well, so when we close it, it stays sealed forever. And we put it on the ground and we put the stem and the handlebar, which is the final touch. Once all of this is done, it's still just the beginning. We take the scooter and we put them with all the other scooters here, and this is where they're gonna start their QC process. So before, we had our staff doing the QC on the ground here. They were taking the scooter, putting it on a little bench, and ensuring that everything was okay. This is the classic little card you can find on our scooter that indicate that each one of them is hand checked. Now we have a completely different setup that looks beautiful, and it's this room there. It's a QC inspector area. And on this one, we decided to take inspiration from the automotive industry, where they have lights on all the sides to be able to detect every bump and scratches on the frame of the scooter. All our scooters are black or gray, which is kind of hard if you don't have the right light to see a little scratch and imperfection on them. So by having lights all around them, it's easier to see. You're gonna see a little deviation of the light and the reflection of the frame when this happens. If it's good, we're gonna take it and put it back here in a different section. Once everything this is done, we're gonna take the scooter, ride it over these bumps, go up this hill and down, and we're gonna go around the entire factory that we've just walked through to be sure that there's no squeaking or there's no weird behavior from the electric system. And we do this twice for every scooter. And in total, it represents about 1 kilometer doing this. So if you do have 1 kilometer on your scooter, it's totally fine. And it shows that we actually tested it. Once everything is done, we take the scooter, put them here. This is all the scooters that you see. And they're being prepared to put on the packaging line. What do I mean by prepared? We're gonna put the screws for the handlebar. We're gonna put all the last warning stickers, put the grip tape, it's the last step. And once all of this is done, There's about 6 employees on each side of this line, and it's being put on this conveyor belt, and it's going to be rolling down. And here we add all the stickers that you see for the display about scanning the QR code for the app. There's going to be how to add and delete the NFC. We're going to be adding the UL sticker, all the fun certification sticker that you see here. Then it goes down this belt, and at the end, basically, the scooter is full of stickers, and there's 2 people that's gonna grab it here, put it inside the box, then they take the box and they put it into this machine, and this machine is gonna pass the strap that you see on our box that keep everything tight. And as you might know, at Apollo, we have the best shipping in the industry, and this is a combination of multiple things, of all the QC that I just showed you, but also the packaging material that we use, right? So we use this type of foam here, which is called EVA foam. And this really gonna absorb all the shock during the shipping, and also it prevents the box from having holes in it because the entirety of the box is filled with this foam on both sides. So even if there's a delivery driver that kick it, this is gonna prevent their foot from passing through the box. So it's an excellent shipping method that we found over the years.
All right, so I'm now back in Montreal. Let us know down in the comment below what you think of our new factory, if you like it, or if you think maybe we should add something in it, and I'll see you in the next video.